You can now make online payments to Sri Lanka Atomic Energy Board via GovPay.
Member of Parliament representing Samagijana Balawegaya, Ajit P. Pereira, made a striking disclosure in Parliament on Friday, stating that an individual convicted by the Anuradhapura High Court on the 2nd of May was granted a presidential pardon merely 10 days later on the 12th of May.
An individual named Atula Senaratna, who is reportedly facing over 20 separate cases before the Anuradhapura Magistrates Court, along with several others pending before the High Court, has been granted the presidential pardon. Accordingly, the Anuradhapura High Court ordered the discharge of the convict from case number HC/69/2018, despite his conviction being delivered as recently as May 2nd this year. However, on the Vesak full moon Poya day on the 12th of May, President Anura Dissanayake exercised his constitutional powers to grant a presidential pardon to the said individual.
This revelation sparked widespread public outrage. Issuing a statement later that day, the Prisons Department spokesperson acknowledged that public criticism was being directed at the release of W.M. Atula Tilakaratna, who had been convicted of dishonest misappropriation of property by the Anuradhapura High Court, an offence punishable under Section 386 of the Sri Lankan Penal Code. The statement clarified that the amnesty was part of a broader release initiative and was not tailored specifically to Tilakaratna. However, the President Media Division released a statement yesterday denying these allegations. The PMD claimed that the official list of 388 inmates recommended for pardon submitted by the Commissioner General of Prisons to the Presidential Secretariat does not include the name of W.H. Atula Tilakaratna. In light of these discrepancies, the Presidential Secretariat has lodged a complaint with the Criminal Investigation Department requesting a thorough probe into the incident. However, the statement released by the Prisons Department referred the individual in question as W.M. Atula Tilakaratna, while the release published by the PMD referred him under the initial of W.H. Atula Tilakaratna. Subsequently, Commissioner General of Prisons Tushara Upuldeni was summoned by the CID for questioning, during which an initial statement was recorded. Additional documentation under review and further statements are expected to be recorded. According to the Police Media Division, preliminary investigations have unearthed evidence that several inmates may have been unlawfully released under the Vesak presidential amnesty. It was further uncovered that prisoners who were not formally approved for the release were included among those to be released under the presidential pardon during previous occasions as well. Consequently, a broader investigation has been launched to uncover how court-convicted prisoners may have been unlawfully released through the misuse of presidential amnesty provisions. Meanwhile, Minister of Public Security and Parliamentary Affairs Ananda Vijayapala also commented on the Vesak presidential pardon controversy.
The President has never approved the release of an individual convicted of financial fraud. However, we have received information pertaining to a person who had been released unlawfully. This is a serious offence. Preliminary investigations revealed similar incidents of prison inmates being released under the guise of presidential pardons in earlier occasions as well. We have instructed officials to launch a thorough investigation regarding the matter.